in Fishing Historic Places, we've done a lot of different episodes and we've gone all over New England. But what we're going to do here is go a little more local. We're looking at the Westfield River system, and in particular, the Middle Branch, as it passes through Chester, Massachusetts. So we come up to the big board up here. We can see the Middle Branch passes through some pretty rural area, heavily forested. But I know you know that not many years ago, this had been clear cut to make boxes before the advent of cardboard. And another 100 years before that, it had been clear cut again to provide wood, lumber, to build ships and homes. Well, during that time, the Middle Branch was used for its power. Hydropower, people, not just water that's going to be used for people's household needs. We're talking about hydropower. And this very rural area, not so long ago, was the home of many mills and factories. In this episode, we're going to try catching some trout with the Euronymph probably, but we're also going to highlight some of the history of those mills at the Middle Branch. Now let's get to it. Approaching the center of Huntington, Massachusetts, where the three branches of the Westfield River come together. The West Branch, the Middle Branch, and the East Branch. Coming down from Chesterfield Gorge, the East Branch. Coming down from Worthington, the Middle. And the West Branch from all the way up in Beckett. Huntington, Mass. Once a farming hub, then a railroad center. Factories grew up. I'm banging a left and going down what's called Basket Street. The West Branch of the Westfield River will be on my left. And as we move along this river, we can see the homes of the factory workers who came to work in the mills, abandoning their pasturage in many cases for a chance for a steady wage. And it's right below us that the West Branch comes plunging along from distant Beckett on its journey to join the main Westfield River just below us in Huntington Center. And we're sneaking down. East River Road will bring us to the Middle Branch. As we're coming down, we're about 1,500 feet above sea level. We're heading down into the Middle Branch Valley, leaving winter behind. You see the snow still holding on here as we move. We're heading for a little village that was once called, well, still called North Chester. Now, villages have services. Once upon a time, North Chester did have services. It had an inn. Today, that inn is long out of business. Now, it's what you call a hamlet. On a beautiful river, passed by time, really. Just a week ago, it was locked up with ice, but it's flowing free now. Here's another old mill located on the Middle Branch. We're looking at the foundation. Maybe an old water wheel was placed in here. Right now, this old mill guards a beautiful pool. You can see that gravel washed up on the other side. That's gorgeous. And I'm going to get down there. I got my streamers and I got my my Euronymph equipment. We're going to see if we can make something happen down here. Now these are pretty rugged streams to access out here in Chester, Mass, North Chester. Look at that Beautiful foundation right there. And it probably linked up. We can see some human-hewn rocks up at the top. So this is probably a dam right here. We're looking at what once was a small reservoir providing some hydropower to a mill. So I'm sneaking down here right now. You can see this is some nice water. And it's an overcast day. I haven't seen any action on the surface yet. Oh, I've got 2 poles. I'm going to put my streamer pole down, and I'm going to throw the Euronymph in here, as long as I don't get it caught in that tree. That's the problem with a 10.5-foot pole. You start out right here, just drifting along the edge. Work the bank close to you. Don't go stomping out in the river until you've explored the current lanes in close. And I mean 6 or 7 drifts. See if you can bring something up, because you know this riverbank here closest to me has got some nice structure, like right there, where the indicator just sunk through. That's good. There could be some nice aquatic critters stacked up in there, looking to strike the nymph. I'm using attractor patterns here. I've got a pink and I've got a blue on. Let me do a few more before I get out and hit that pool. Oh. Gonna run it and kind of lead it a little bit. Wait for that strike. Run it and lead it a little bit. Keep that tension tight on the nymphs. You can feel it if they strike. I like to work the upstream. Oh, maybe a little bang there. Could have been a rock. Oh, I think it was a rock. Let me try it one more time. Nothing there. Let me try it again. Same current lane. And sometimes it seems like when you do this, it just stirs them up. I mean, sometimes I think the nymph goes by them so many times, they're just like, what am I waiting for? I got to taste that. Honestly, I think that's what they do. So I've run it through there a bit. Now let me go to the outside current lane here. Again, taking my time, working the outside of that current lane as it enters the pool. Deep water here. Again, it's maybe 5-6 feet. It's very clear water in the middle branch, so it's difficult to get a reading. I'll tell you what, you step in there, you realize the error of your ways if you think it's shallower than it is. I've gone over my hip boots. I wear hip boots a lot on the middle branch. See, I'm working the outside of the current line. Now I'm going to go a little further out. I'm going to work the inside of that other current line. This is nice nymphing water on that side. It's not too fast. I can let the nymphs get deep. Oh, that was a little stray. I threw the outside instead of the inside. Let it get down. Oh, I just missed one. That was a nice hit. That was my fault. That was stupid by me. I should have caught that fish. You guys probably saw my nymph, my pole really jumped there. Stupid. Let me see if I can make that happen again. There he is.
right where he was supposed to be. This is a nice fish. And he did what he was supposed to do. He came back and hit it again. I didn't deserve that. I should have caught him on the first one, but I screwed up. And he came back. Nice little rainbow, hooked right on the top of the nose. We're gonna bring him right in here. Let him go. Keep that tension on him. I got the 10-foot pole. I just got to lift up. Oh, he's running out there. He hit the bottom fly. He hit the pink. They really like that pink at this time of the year, it seems like. Actually, I've been having luck with the pink right through November. Oh, bad net job by me. Oh, another bad net job by me. I got these overhanging branches. Lame work by me. Oh, come on back. Come on back. I'm giving him plenty of chances to get off. But, oh, there he goes again. He knows I'm here. Oh, he sees the net. That crafty little weasel. I got to shorten up. There we go. There we go. Crafty. Oh, look at him. There he is. Now, a real Euro nymph guy would have yanked him right out of the... Oh, and that fell off in the net. Let's grab him. Oh, yeah, he's a feisty little rainbow. Nice fish. All right, time to let him back in the water. So here at the middle branch, you can see some really neat historic foundations for an old mill spilling down. I mean, this mill probably saw its last days of operation shortly after the American Civil War, maybe before. When the railroad came through Chester, everything changed, and the population center of the town moved from up here on Chester Hill in North Chester down to what we call Chester Village, which is where the Western Railroad comes through Chester. We're going to be shooting an episode down there because there's the famous arch bridges there, constructed in the Roman arch style, and they're still standing. 7 bridges still standing after all these years, built in the 1830s and 1840s. But look at that foundation. Think about all the floods that have come ripping down this valley, which is, by the way, prone to flash floods, as New England, Berkshire valleys are. Very steep drainage. In the summer, you'll get some big thunderstorms up here. You don't normally think about it like that. You think about flash flooding taking place in the west, but we get it here in New England. And we got a little water here that looks like it's worth investigating. I'm going to run the nymph through that fast water right there real quick. See if I get anything to strike. It's a likely looking little pool there. So I'm zinging it through. Zinging it through again. These rainbows, they like this fast water. And they like seeing a nymph dancing by their little faces. I've caught them here before. When I Euro nymph, I like to go upstream. I like to travel upstream rather than downstream. I guess it's a preference. I'm not a professional Euro nympher like some of these guys. I don't know what Lantiga prefers. Oh, he prefers not to get stuck like I do.